Today I'm going to show you a perfect hike in the mountains outside of Funchal and a fantastic healthy meal with a passionate local. You cannot get a better day out in Madeira. So sit back, relax, and let me show you what to do and what to eat for a perfect day out in Madeira. Let's start with the hike. Good morning. Welcome back to Madeira. I am on the north coast of the island, home to some of the best hiking in Madeira, and I'm at the start of one of those hiking trails on an absolutely glorious morning. A little bit fresh, a little bit chilly, but the perfect morning for a hike. So, settle down, put your feet up, let me do the walking today, and let's go and explore this hike together. Looks like it's going to be a good one. Let's go. Now, before we get going, we do have to hike up to the start of the levada, or the start of the hike. Here in Madeira, the hikes are called levadas, and you'll see why. I'll show you. On the way up, I'll just tell you, this area is spectacular. I mean, breathtakingly spectacular. One of the most beautiful parts of the island. It almost looks like a place from a movie, like The Land That Time Forgot. You wouldn't be surprised, or you wouldn't doubt me if I said there were dinosaurs here. It's very rural. It's very different to the big city in Funchal, and I guess that's the point. And one of the reasons I love this island, you have the different climates. You have the different areas to explore. And sometimes, like today, it's just good to get out of the big city, isn't it? And come out and get some fresh air in your lungs. Definitely doing that today. As you can hear by my voice, the walk up is steep. Now, I'm just here in jeans, trainers, and my new coat. But if you're going to do this, I recommend hiking shoes, actually. It's slippier than I thought, especially in the morning. But wow, has this opened up into a nice view. Check this out. Huge mountainous cliffs, essentially. And you can already start to hear the water in the background. I don't know if you can pick it up on the microphone, but you can start to hear the water flowing in the background. You just know. You know what's to come. Stunning, breathtaking, and we're not even at the start yet. Anyway, I'll see you guys at the start. Alright, we made it. Origem de levada, start of the levada. About 10 minutes, let's say, but 10 minutes like this. At least if it's a cool day like it is today, you'll get your heart beating and you'll warm up a little. But this is the start, unassuming start, but finally, let's get going. And this is the levada, or the irrigation system. You see, because of the mountains, Madeira has, well, different microclimates. One side of the island, the north, gets a considerable amount more rainfall than the south. So what they did was build these irrigation systems across the island, and they can channel the water to where it needs to be for the farming and for the living, of course. And because of the pathways next to them, they've turned into the most amazing hiking trails, which are becoming more and more popular. There are literally hundreds and thousands of kilometers of these trails over the island. And the best thing about it for me is you're always walking next to the water and through the most spectacular landscape, of course. But walking next to the water, so peaceful, so calming. And not only that, you have all different types through the forest, through the coast, through the mountains, of course. This one is more of a foresty one, and I love these ones because you have the ferns. The big ferns, you have the moss. And as I said, it feels like you're in Jurassic Park or something like that. I absolutely, well, can't get enough of it. And to be honest, because of my ankle, I haven't done enough of it. I do love coming out into the mountains. I do like hiking. I'm not a professional hiker. I don't know so much about it, but I do like coming out on these walks. But this is why I said good shoes and caution is important on these things, because look here, it does literally just turn into a narrow path. Really beautiful bank here, huge ferns up there. But yeah, you don't want to be falling down there and rolling down there, do you? Well, I haven't fallen, but a huge tree has fallen. You can see all of its roots fallen all the way down and snapped some of the trees next to it. Never know what you'll find on these Levada walks. Usually, they'll have viewpoints and vistas and waterfalls even. There are spots that you can look out for. But you do feel like, if not Jurassic Park, on these ones in the forest, I always feel like I'm in The Hobbit or something, or in Lord of the Rings. I don't know what it is about being in nature, but for me it always takes me to like a fantasy place. I guess because we don't spend so much time in it if we live in cities, and it does feel a bit fairy tale-like, like something in stories, and when you come into it, it feels very enchanted. At least for me. What about, maybe I'm just a bit weird, but maybe you guys feel the same when you come into places like this. It does feel enchanted. It's like a fairy could pop out from around the corner. They never do. I'm not that crazy. Don't unsubscribe just yet. Subscribe if you're new. But I like that feeling. Maybe, as I say, it is because I don't spend enough time here and it does feel novel when I come out here. But I like that feeling of adventure and excitement whenever I come to these places. Now it's broken out into a bit of a viewpoint at least, of, wow, the mountains here are spectacular. The tree line, the trees go all the way, about 2/3 of the way up the mountain, and you can hear the water down and below. There is a valley down the bottom with water rushing through it, but the peaks, so high against that, well, the green against the blue sky. Incredible, incredible, incredible views. Wow. What a little walk so far, and we're still not at the end of it. As if it couldn't get any better. It's broken out into this place. At the top of that river valley where the boulders were, I followed it up along the Levada. I mean, it's the path, right? But it's broken out into this. On the turning, it's not the end of the Levada. It's just the river valley as it goes up the mountain. Oh my God. One of the most beautiful places I've seen, I'm not going to say this year, because one of the most beautiful places I've seen in a long time. I want to explore it. We'll walk up there, see what we can find. But I'm going to go to the end of the Levada first, and then we'll come back and we'll finish the video in this spot, because this is too special to put in the middle. This needs to be the grand finale. And we'll get the drone out and explore it as well. Let's get to the end. Okay, I've reached the end of the hike, and look what I found. I found a waterfall. This is the start of the Levada, and you can see here to the left you have the old, well, the original. You have nature, you have the river valley running down the mountain, and then you have the Levada, man-made, running next to it. So it's been diverted now, and it runs along, as I say, as an irrigation system. It's a really good example of it here. But this place, it is the end, it's point to point. So obviously I have to go back, which is a good thing, to go back to that valley. But it is stunning here, stunning. The waterfall is breathtaking. For its size, very loud, very powerful, very peaceful. As I said, hearing the water for me is pure peace, and this is it. I cannot believe I got to the end without seeing anyone else. This waterfall is about 20 minutes, 15 minutes, 20 minutes walk from the valley. I didn't know it was here, so it was a nice surprise at the end. And it's just amazing, again. The moss, the plants, the ferns, the size of the ferns behind me, the green ferns. But this waterfall, coming down the rock face, from who knows where, up in the mountains. Did put my hand in the water. It's a little bit cold. Can't swim here anyway, but maybe it would have been cool to go under it. Not today, it's not hot enough to dry myself off. But something that you can do, I guess, if you come here. Had good fun. I've had a lot of fun, a lot of fun. I'm gonna finish my protein bar, eat my apple, enjoy the waterfall just a little bit, and then I'll see you guys back at the valley and we'll go and explore and show you more of that area. See you in a minute. I'm back in the valley, and I got to be honest, guys. Firstly, it's no less stunning seeing it for the second time compared with the first. But I think I might have found paradise here in Madeira. You get amazing places all over, of course, but you do not get better than this, I'm sure of it. Made better with the fact that there's no one here, of course, I have it to myself. But honestly, it has taken my breath away. Yes, I do use the words beautiful, stunning, spectacular, all of these things. I use them quite a lot because, let's face it, this island really is that. But for a place in nature, let's say, this might be one of my top 3 places on the entire island. I cannot get over just how gorgeous this place is. And you can walk up across it. You have huge boulders, moss-covered boulders, lined by the trees. The forest is up there, really. But then this water is rushing down from up the valley, meandering its way through the rocks. And again, the sound of the water, I love it. It is very, very cold. Yeah, it's coming straight off the mountains, so it is very cold. Otherwise, maybe on a warmer day, I would think about to swim, because you do have these pools here. And they're not deep, but you probably could get in there and just refresh yourself. I can just feel the energy it's giving me. I said I find these places enchanting. They also give me energy, almost spiritual. Not really a spiritual person, but in nature, when it's this raw, yeah, it definitely gives me something. Got to be a little careful going across the rocks. There are rocks to climb over, but they are slippy, almost stepping stones to go across, and you know what it's like. I'm going to do it for the camera thinking I'm clever. Then I'm going to end up like that. I'm going to end up in the drink. Brilliant. Anyway, as you make your way up here, it opens out even more into the valley. You get past the big boulders and it just rises up. I wonder how far you can go. I'll have a little look. But to be honest, I don't really fancy going all the way up, especially it is a little dangerous, slipping around on the moss and on the stepping stones as you saw. And this is why I don't just want to film food videos, because I want to be doing this. I want to be exploring, finding new places like this. Much better than just sitting in a restaurant, isn't it? It's almost too perfect, isn't it? Like a postcard or by design. Either way, when you look up the valley, some of the trees have fallen over and fallen across the waterway. Moss has started growing, ferns have started growing on it. Now I'm in Lord of the Rings or The Hobbit, aren't I? On my little adventure. These moss-covered rocks, look at the colour. Unbelievable. As we make our way around. Try not to fall over again. That was a bit embarrassing, wasn't it? I'll leave it in, or it will be in, you'll have seen it already, because those things are funny, but it also just goes to show you need to concentrate and be careful on these places, because you don't want to injure yourself and not be able to get out of here. It just, more of the same, guys. More of the same. Wow. This is it, guys. A VW camper with a restaurant inside. This is Ruben. Like, you do good juices, right?
Yes.
Fresh.
Yes. A little bit of ginger, a little bit of beetroot, some orange for vitamin C, a little bit of apple to make it sweet, and we create you nice juice.
That sounds good.
A little bit of ginger. You like ginger?
I love ginger.
Lemon.
Fresh ingredients going in there. Beetroot?
Beetroot.
Oh, look at that. Oh, look at that. Look at that. There's a man who's proud of his juice. First things first, the colour is amazing. Blood red, and that, of course, is from the beetroot. Oh, it smells fresh. That is delicious, and of course, it feels like it's going to do some good, but with the ginger, I must admit, I was a little concerned he was going to put too much in, but he's done this before. He knows the balance, he knows the amount of ginger to put in to get the ginger warmth. It warms the back of your throat as you do it, or as you drink it, but it doesn't overpower it, and then you get the sweetness and the balance of those fruity flavors. So good, so good.
It's true.
It's true. It's true. I love that. I love the confidence. Right now, I fancy something savoury to get going with. I haven't had lunch, so your sandwich is pretty popular, right? You've got salmon and hummus.
Correct.
Can we do both?
No, why not?
Why not?
Let's go.
We've got brown bread to start, as you would expect in a healthy food truck, let's say. First on, we have cream cheese.
Cream cheese for the salmon.
Yeah.
Now we go for the hummus.
Oh my God. You make this yourself?
Yes, we do it here at the van.
That looks crazy good.
It's better to do your own hummus.
Of course.
Then we put a little bit of cherry tomato.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let me just move away.
And they're actually going to taste like tomatoes, I'm sure, here in Europe, not like in UK, where they're just sacks of water. We've been upgraded, guys. We've been invited inside the truck.
A little bit of microgreens.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, they look good.
Yeah, they always give a nice flavor.
Look at that.
Different kind of
That's
taste.
micro beetroot, right?
Yes.
Look at that.
And there's another name. I always forget these name. Oh, I can't remember the name. Yeah. But I know it tastes good, and that's the important. These are small babies basil.
Yeah.
Yeah. It always give you a blast of flavor.
How pretty is that already, guys? It's not even finished, and look at it.
A little bit of salmon for you.
Oh yes.
Because you're gonna try a lot.
Oh my God.
Normally we put a little bit more, but you try.
Yeah, it's been so popular today. You're out basically.
Yes.
So these are the salmon scraps that he could find down the back of the truck, somewhere down there.
And this is your card for welcome to Madeira. Yeah. Oh my God, I'm in panic now. I'm always in panic with avocado. Look at that.
Oh, gorgeous.
That is so nice. Yeah. Only here in Madeira you have this. Yeah. So I'm gonna put some slices for you.
Oh.
Now, this is
passion fruit.
These ones are from us. Yeah.
Yeah.
Have
This
to
from
be
your
a
garden
little
as
bit.
well?
No, I have two. They are big, but
okay.
no flower yet.
Show me the inside of that.
The inside is so beautiful. These
Mango.
are amazing. Yeah. Let's see how's the color inside. Yeah.
There's a money shot.
Oh, come on.
Oh my.
Have a particular different taste.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Pepper.
A little bit of pepper. I
Yeah.
don't know how to tell you how. A little bit of
Sea
Himalayan salt. The pink ones.
Oh yeah, Himalayan salt.
Got 90 something minerals. So a little bit of vinaigrette with mustard. Hope that you enjoy it. Yeah.
How can I not enjoy
Oh
it?
my God.
Wow. That looks absolutely stunning.
I'm gonna give you one like this.
Okay.
Okay. Let's go for this one. Is the fattest one. Yeah. And then this one, make it special.
Oh, what is this? Oh my God.
Yeah. Do you like mushrooms?
Yes.
Not the magic ones.
That. Taking it up a level.
Yes.
Only now does he tell me I have a beetroot moustache. He's meant to be on my team. Jesus. You got a napkin?
Yes.
All right, guys, tasting. The salmon looks too good, and I'm intrigued to taste it with that fruit, with the mango on top and the passion fruit. Look at that, you can see the cross section there. It's jam packed avocado, tomatoes from his garden, cream cheese, the smoked salmon of course, and then that mango and passion fruit on top. The salmon is great, great quality salmon, smoked salmon. You get a really nice smokiness coming through from that salmon. It's rich, fills your mouth with that salmon flavor. But the avocado, oh, it's so good over here. It's so creamy, it's so soft, it just melts in your mouth. The tomatoes pop with tomato flavor, and they do taste like tomatoes. And then you get the cream cheese and the flavor of that mango, the sweetness, and it works perfectly. Nothing overpowers each other. They work with each other. A really nice little sandwich. So normally they are served as sandwiches. They are sandwiches, you will get a top. But because I'm trying a few things, we've done them as open-faced sandwiches. And they work really well like this, other than being really very messy. The hummus sandwich, and as you saw, he's done them in two different versions. The original hummus sandwich with the hummus tomato, the microgreens, the avocado, and that balsamic glaze. And he's given me one with the mushrooms on top. I'm gonna try the OG first, why not? I've got to know what it tastes like. Let's go for it. Wow, another cracker. In my head, the smoked salmon one was going to be rich and bold and powerful because it's smoked salmon, of course. This one, I didn't expect it to be so flavorful, but the hummus, the homemade hummus, is delicious. Sometimes hummus can be a bit grainy, sometimes it can be a bit flavorless. The first flavor that hits you is the hummus. It's delicious. See, this one could be genius. Because, and actually I'm not missing the meat, and for me that's a sign of a good dish, or a good vegetarian vegan dish. You don't think that you're missing the meat. On this hummus one you don't, but mushrooms are a pretty good meat replacement. So, well, my expectations are high now. And then those mushrooms, he's cooked them in a little bit of Madeira wine, and you get the sweetness from that as he's cooked them down. They're soft, meaty, as I said, and just add another dimension to that sandwich. Maybe, if you're ordering this one, you fancy something a little bit different, get him to add the mushrooms as well. Hope you enjoyed the video. A great little find, this one. I'm off for a burger. I'm just kidding. See you next time, guys.